Hello, everybody. Welcome to our, what is it? Our fifth podcast?
Third actually.
Third. Oh, damn. Third podcast. Okay. Well, yeah. Our third podcast. We've actually scrapped how many podcasts? Two podcasts in that sense, right? Just one podcast. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
One podcast because we were munching on some food too much and it wasn't it. It just wasn't it.
It's fucking hot. I'm wearing a sweater.
Jesus decided to bring a sweater. It's that big papa energy. I brought a glass of whiskey in my big old beer cup. And we're driving right now. We're going to go pick up some food from China. God bless the place. Oh, well, matter of fact, I've been going there for a good minute. But, cause my stepmom showed me the place, and she stopped going there because she found a fucking cockroach in her food, or a bug, or some shit.
You were talking about the ratings.
I know,
You were talking about the ratings. And you're like, oh.
but it's good food. No, it is good food. Just they have their bad moments, so you just have to.
I don't think
You just have to hope.
That's like close
Oh.
to the fucking restaurant moment.
You're right. Well, we're gonna go give our own review right now. And that's what we're doing. And if it fucks up, well, I'm paying, so it'll be all right. And yeah, it's a wonderful day. It's hot out. The people are driving, cause we're not. I mean, we are driving. Yes, we are driving.
Well,
Oh, you need to speak louder, Jesus. I don't know. Or let me.
I'm driving. There, that's perfect. Actually, we just keep going back and forth. So I'm driving. Currently, fucking half a cup of whiskey down in my system. I haven't ate, so I can feel the effects. Yeah.
Being drunk and driving is good. Do it. Unless you don't want to, then do your own thing. If we die, this is me saying, fuck all of y'all. I'm glad I died. I don't want to.
I don't want to say that if I fucking died right now. I'll be like, hey, I love you all. Fucking peace to everybody. Keep sucking cocks.
Don't do that. Smoke cigarettes instead. It'll relieve the stress. If you suck cock, then you suck cock. But don't do that. All right. So today at work, for some reason, my boss, I've been telling my boss that I've been wanting to become a dishwasher at work because I work at a restaurant called Sweet Green, and I've been working up in the front line, and all they do is fucking nag you, telling you to do shit all the time, and I ain't about it, right? I want to do my own thing. I want to know what needs to be done, and then that's it. But like having somebody tell me what to do like every fucking moment of the day, that's just like, that's fucking annoying to me. So what I did was I asked my boss if I could become a dishwasher because, well, once you're back there, you just do your own thing. You're just washing the dishes, and you could be playing music too. So I'm playing my music. I'm in my own little fucking land or whatnot, daydreaming, doing my own thing, and it's nice. I mean, it's better than being told what to do the entire fucking day. So yeah, that's what I applied for. Oh shit. We just passed by some homeless dude who was chugging a water bottle. Looked like he was really enjoying that fucking water bottle. God bless him. Hope he has a wonderful day.
All you do is like when you're wash disher in that Sweet Greens, do you just wash dishes? That's all you do?
Well, in the morning, I have to unpack the truck. So they have a truck that loads in all of the ingredients, all of the trays or whatnot that they need for the day. So that's what I do. I go and that's what the dishwasher does, right? Still haven't officially become a dishwasher, but that's what the dishwasher typically does every morning. And then, so what they do is they come in at 8 in the morning. Then that's when they unpack the truck. Then at 9, that's when they go to the back room to go start washing all the dishes and shit.
Yeah, That's way better than Panda Express. I used to work in Panda Express, and you literally had to be a dishwasher and a cook at the same time. So like the dishes were piling up on you, you had to hurry your ass up and like. And if they asked for fried rice or chow mein, you had to do it on the spot. Like you had to keep doing between dishwashing and cooking fried rice and chow mein. I mean, it was good because like you kept moving and everything. Like you're not bored of just washing dishes, right? But it was a pain in the ass trying to keep up with everything. I don't know. That's why I asked like if you just do dishwashing and everything. But I mean like if you just what the fuck just upload. I mean what do you say? You unload the truck, yeah. Upload. Yeah, unload the truck. That sounds pretty good, I guess, in the mornings.
And then like throughout the day, I have to go fill up like the green wall, which is like a wall behind the main line that creates all the salads and shit. So what I have to do is just I don't know if they call for me, then I have to go either place tongs in the line because what they do is they use the tongs to mix up the salads. I mean, unless they don't want their salads mixed, but 9 times out of 10, it's better just to get your salad mixed. So everybody gets their fucking salads mixed, and that's what I do. I go pick up the used tongs, and then I bring them to the back so I can wash them, and I also go replace. I mean, well, yeah, I go replace the tongs, and that's basically about what the dishwasher does. And I also take out the trash. I mean, it sounds bad in a sense. When you think of a dishwasher, you don't think of like, oh yeah, he's gonna be fucking doing something with his life. But
When I think about a dishwasher, I think of a fucking Mexican coming from Mexico and like trying to look for a fucking job.
matter of fact, that's what my dad did. He came to Mexico.
Very stereotypic. It's very stereotypical, but I mean, like, it is what it is. Like, it happens. Like, Mexicans try to find a job, whatever it is, when they get here. It doesn't matter what it is. They just need a job and like just to get started.
And it's like a lot of people don't realize that you could really like do anything that you put your mind to, and it's like pretty insane. And it's like a realization that I had like when I was off acid. Like you don't need to do acid to have these fucking realizations, right? But it's a realization that I had while I was on acid, that you could fucking do anything that you really put your mind to. And it's like the other day I was watching a TED Talk or a TEDx talk from Kid Cudi. He was fucking doing nothing with his life, right? He was that cool kid, just going to school just to impress the girls, get some ass and fucking dip. And well, yeah, he fucking inspired me, like that you could do anything that you really put your mind to. Now he's a fucking famous ass artist because he did what he wanted to do. And he had goals in his life, and he fucking went through with that shit. And I fucking respect that. You feel me?
I mean, for you, I guess it was Kukuri, and honestly, for me, it was Tyler, the Creator, that kept me motivated to making music. I don't know, it's just something about his music that sounds very like just his style, and how like he can just say whatever, like doesn't have to follow like a what like the yeah like a guideline. Like I mean, of course he has the hook or whatever, like he has his bars and everything, right? But he puts his piano in there. He puts his like own style to it, and like he just talks whatever he wants to say on the fucking microphone and play whatever he wants. That's and for Kid Cudi, I mean, what do you say about him? Like that sounds very interesting. Like he came out for nothing, pretty much. You can say like he came out from being like popular guy and like having no goals into becoming somebody for a lot of people, just like you. Became the inspiration. I kind of be the. I kind of want to be that inspiration for a lot of people too, Like, you can also be that inspiration for many people too. Just like Kid Cudi.
Just like Kid Cudi. But in all honesty, fuck, the fucking liquor's getting to me. But, yeah, in all honesty, it was like, the people who really fucking influenced me would be A$AP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar. Those are my main go-tos in music, fucking in personality, and just in every sense. I love those people. These are
Sorry. I mean, I think like knowing you for like not a long time, honestly, but like I think I remember when you were first telling me you were getting into Kendrick Lamar, and like I don't know, maybe that shift happened in you, but I mean, I believe we still need to get to know each other a little bit better because I mean that shift that happened because I remember you telling me like, oh, I started listening to Kendrick Lamar and about like how gangs started coming up like on their own. This one, right? All right. And I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty nice. And then like you kind of inspired me too, like to listen to more of that like kind of music and like like, kind of look for more different things. And I'm like, oh shit, it sounds pretty good. And, like it has its own rhythm. Because I mean, when I was in high school, all I listened to was pretty much Mexican music, and that was like that was my whole circle. I didn't really open myself to other things, and like after like college, after ISU, it was I think that's the thing that changed a lot, and yeah. So yeah, it was a good experience. I don't know that I can't. I don't know. I'm just fucking drunk talking right now. Honestly, I'm fucking tipsy, pretty fucking tipsy.
that's good.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back. We're gonna get the food.
Back. Yes, yes, we are back. Okay, so we just want to go pick up our Chinese food from China Hall. We're hoping we don't get any cucarachas, but fuck it. If we do find some, we're eating that shit because we fucking can and we're paisas. All right? What do you got to say about that?
Cucarachas, where is that? That's where you get the protein. That's facts 101. That's science 101. If you don't know that, go back to fucking high school or something.
You heard? Go back to fucking high school. Actually, if you didn't pass high school, go fucking get your GED. That's what it is, right? Yes, go get your GED. Go do some. You feel me? If our food just fell, if we find a leak, oh well. But yeah, go get your GED, man. Quit fucking listening to us. Go sign up right now. Go get your GED. It's like, it's a stigma, a bad stigma about it and shit. Like, oh yeah, I fucking failed high school and all that. It's not that bad, man. You could do it. You could just go back and just get it fucking finished up. My cousin, I love her to death. She went to go back and get her GED, and that shit's fucking opens up so many more opportunities. And it's like not even fucking education wise, but like you meet more people, you get more contacts, and it's just like, if you're trying to do something, like even if you're making it by doing your 9 to 5 job, do something more. You could always do something more. Always do more. Matter of fact, I was listening to a song by I forgot what her name is. Merriam Webber? No, not fucking Merriam Webber. Let me look it up real quick. Here's Jesus.
Fuck, I'm trying to raise this girl that just passed us. Fuck this girl. Fuck. Okay, here we go. If you hear, that means that I crashed. Her license plates number are. No, I'm just joking. Fuck. Okay, fuck this. Let's go. Oh shit.
Her name was Miriam Mariba, and she's like collaborated with JID and like, how do you call it, Earth Gang and all that, and I fucking love her. I mean, so far, right? I haven't listened to much, but I started like exploring her music with, well, yeah, after I found her out on songs like UFO or um Down Bad. Well, is she on Down Bad? No, she's not on Down Bad. Oh, check out Down Bad. I fucking love that song too. But yeah, we're on our way home now. Hopefully we don't crash because Jesus is not drinking and driving. Completely sober. I'm doing the drinking for him.
He's doing the drinking and the effects are going. He's doing the drinking. I'm getting the effects.
You heard? This is my psychic twin in a sense. So fuck yo. Psychics exist. Oh, you don't want to know about another psychic? My sister. No, wait. I actually know a psychic. My aunt. My aunt's a fucking psychic.
I kind of want to hear your sister. Why did you say your sister first? Like, I don't know.
Oh, because it's just an inside joke. And me and her go to each other and like go, bitch, I'm psychic. Don't fucking test me. And we kind of just go back and forth saying some stupid shit like that. But yeah, but my aunt is genuinely a psychic. And it's like, you should hear her stories. Like one of these days I'll get her on here, but man, these fucking stories are fucking insane. Including like paranormal activities and shit like that. And like I don't know if you guys believe in like the paranormal, but at this point I have no fucking choice but to believe in the fucking paranormal.
Did you hear about the UFO? Like the government saying that there's actually like unidentified saucers. Like they actually confirmed like they can't figure out what the fuck the flying saucers are like. Like UFOs, pretty much. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yes, I have. Didn't they like well not recently, but like a couple months ago like release a bunch of files and shit?
They released a video. I know that for sure. They released a video. I don't know if it's like a whole bunch of files, but they released a video. And like, yeah.
We should check them out once we get back. Say less. Okay, well, we're almost home. We're like turning a corner somewhere. I'm not gonna say my place because fuck y'all. Y'all gonna dox the shit out of me. Or not. I'm not even that important. But yeah, love yourself. Remember to love yourselves. This is me drunk talking. Love yourself. Go far in life. That was a Cadillac we just passed by. Gotta love Cadillacs. Oh, so I went to a dealer yesterday. And it was like they sell burner cars. So, you know, if you want to do some illegal activities, you could just go pick one up and do your own shit and fucking toss that bitch. And yeah, it was an interesting experience. I saw a car. I saw a car with a bloody hand on the bottom of it. And, you know, that's some pretty crazy shit in itself because you're like, oh, what happened? What happened? But those are the type of questions you don't ask when you go to those dealerships. So I kept my mouth shut. Luckily, it was closed. But, you know, still, keep your mouth shut, man. Don't be an arc. Let other people live their dreams if you can't. And also, okay, so this is what I was going to tell you, Jesus. I was going to, how do you call it, tell you about how we were driving down Kedzie. We live in Chicago, by the way. We're Chicago homeboys. You know, hit us up. Yeah, with shit else to do. So now we're eating Chinese food and fucking making a podcast. Which is good. Always good. And I was driving down Kedzie and what was it? Oh, shit. Jesus damn near fucking chopped off my hand.
That was an accident.
But yeah, Jesus fucking almost chopped off my hand. I'll tell you guys the story once I come back.
Yeah, okay. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, we are back and ready for business. Let me just fix this real quick. Yes. Awesome. So we finished eating. Everything. All the food that was pretty fucking delicious. No cucarachas. My ratings would be give it a. I'd said in the beginning a 6 out of 10, but it changed as I was full and it was satisfying. So I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Would I recommend it to you guys? Yes, it's called China Ho.
Not ho as in ho, but ho as in H-O. Yeah. So if you're planning on getting some hookers or prostitutes out there, not going to find it. What you will find is some good ass Chinese food, though. So, you know, come on through. Bring money, not stripper money. bring bucks, you're gonna get your money's worth. You feel me? All right, back to Jesus. Oh wait, I had this story I was gonna tell you, right?
Yes, you were.
Okay, so just the other day, like 2 days ago, we were on our way back from my tia's house, and it was me, my ma. My mom was driving, and and I also had, how do you call it, my sister and my sister's boyfriend. And while we were like crossing through Kedzie and something, like Kedzie and like 58th or something, right there where the 7-Eleven is at, and it was dark out, and this group of kids had their dog out. They were all on their bikes, and we had some like decent traffic, and it went through the first lane of traffic, and it went into our lane, which is going north on Kedzie, and it got its fucking head run over by an SUV. And all you hear is the dog fucking screaming and crying, and while it went out, I saw it fucking firsthand. I'm pretty sure its jaw got unhinged and everything. And a bunch of kids were there fucking, oh my God, oh my God. But you know, you're not supposed to be having your dog out if you don't have your fucking dog tame. I mean, I'm not saying it's the kid's fault, nor is it the dog's, but you know, you have to be aware of what you're getting into when you bring your dog out in full traffic, I guess. And yeah, that's what happened.
That was a big shift of fucking mood, dude. I have a, I have a dog, a small dog. I recently got it, and it's just like, oh shit. I was just thinking about him right now, like, oh shit. I hope they lock the door and everything, and he won't fucking get out or something. Oh my god, dude, that's horrific. I would be traumatized. I don't know. That's just you telling the story right now. You just, I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, my sister was fucking crying. My mom was shook. She was shook as fuck. She was, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I was there like fucking dumbass dog. I mean, but at the end of the day, the dog was okay. Like, he got up, he fucking ran off. Like it was something that could have been fixed. You feel me? Like, it was pain, but, you know, it was temporary at the end of the day. Like, you have to be grateful that he's still alive. And, like, he's gonna be okay at the end of the day. Like, they could just take him to the vet, and he'll get his fucking face shifted back into place.
Okay, so you said it was SUV, not a truck, like a semi truck. It was not a semi truck, you said. Okay, SUV. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting him to survive. Honestly, I thought he was a goner. Fuck. I was gonna say something.
I should have recorded it. But no, it didn't like run over his whole head. It just ran over his snout. So he probably have to get like his teeth taken out or some shit. And it's still some extreme shit, but you know, it is what it is.
Pisses me off sometimes when dogs do that though. Like, fuck, you fucking dumbass. Like, like,
That's what I was thinking.
like, but I understand that like they don't have the fucking conscience like we do. But like, and I think that's what gets me, man. Like, dude, don't you see you're gonna get hurt? Like, and there's fucking cars.
Their world.
Yeah, I guess you can say. Yeah, it's not their world at all.
A human world, adapted for humans.
Yes, and the cars and yeah, fuck. Okay, yeah.
Robo dogs. Make robot dogs. Remember when like fucking robot pets and all that shit was a fucking like a trend and shit? Everybody would be having, oh, look at my little robot dinosaur, like my robot dog and robot cat and fucking robot goldfish and robot fucking everything.
In movies, there used to be like a lot of like robot things. Can't Spy Kids, for example, like their dog is a fucking robot. Like it could talk and like do kind of all kinds of tricks, like fight and shit. But I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Like when you talk about like robot dogs, I was thinking more like robot cop. I don't know if you remember that movie. Yeah, and like maybe having that in the future or something. But yeah,
Because it was like a trend. You feel me? It was like a trend to have robot things. And it was like a trend to be talking about the future, the distant future, and it was like all of this. Because in movies, you know how movies have trends too and all that? They had the superhero trend, they had the robot trend, they had the I don't know, the Olympian trend, fucking mythological trend or whatnot. But yeah, now we're gonna have a movie trend about like fucking diseases like taking over the world and shit. Or maybe we already had that. I just didn't catch up with it. But yeah, there's always like a trend to follow along in like movies and all that. I remember the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games was some big ass shit, and I don't know, fucking Avengers. But now it's all died out. If you were to make a movie about that now, then it wouldn't catch as much friction as it used to be able to.
yeah. I mean, I really like watching movies a lot. Um, when you talk about the fad when I was growing up, I think movies that I would honestly watch were like kid movies. Like, of course, like you growing up, you were gonna watch kid movies like freaking Spy Kids or something that escapes you from reality. Like, oh, this is fantasy, but it's kind of interesting watching it. I don't know, because you're kidding. Um, Using your imagination, yeah. Um, I used to have cable, and like there used to be movies on Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, and all that shit, right? And yeah, I always spend my time watching those movies. It was pretty good. I mean, that fad was for me. I don't know. Growing up for you, did you ever watch movies?
We didn't have cable, but my aunt did. So we'd go over to her house and we'd fucking watch cable. What I did grow up with was Dragon Tales and Arthur. I fucking loved Dragon Tales and Arthur. Dragon Tales fucking was the shit. Dragon Tales! Say something, Viviana.
Dragon tails, it's almost time for dragon tails.
That was Viviana, my little sister. Fuck her. JK. Viviana, if you listen to this, fuck you.
Dude, yeah, Dragon Tales is a beast. I mean, you can't go wrong with WTTW kids from like 6 in the morning, from like 7 in the morning to like 5 at night. I actually got late to school one time from watching Curious George at home by myself. I was like in elementary school, and I was like, my parents would leave to work, and then I would just stay home, and like they were expecting to go to school by myself, and it was like, oh, no, I woke up, I turned on the TV, I was ready and shit, and Curious George was on, and I realized how much time passed, and like yeah, I was like, I realized Curious George was like at 9 or something, 9:30, and they finished. I'm like, wait, it's 9. Curious George comes at 9. What time is it? It's like fucking 9:30 already, and I was supposed to be scored like 8:10. I'm like, oh shit, fuck, and I started like getting my shit ready and everything, and yeah, I got late to school that day. This is kind of memory I didn't know I had until like right now. Shit, yeah.
I was watching. That reminded me of like when I was still in elementary school. I went to Sawyer Elementary School for like, I think it was just kindergarten, and how do you call it? Recently, I was watching some ghost videos, and fucking they had a ghost video from their boiler room, and it was like So what happened was one of the supervisors went down with like a janitor, I believe, and the janitor was like, "Look, there's some spooky shit going on down here." And then the fucking supervisor comes down there and he's like, "Hey, is somebody down here?" And there was a fucking chair on the other side of the room or on the other side of the boiler, and the fucking chair fucking starts sliding towards them, and then they fucking freak the fuck out. That video gave me fucking chills, cause that's where I went to fucking school. I was a fucking kid there, man. Yeah, we can find that video. Look, you wanna pull it up or you? I'll pull it up. No, I got you. But yeah, that was some fucking creepy ass shit. I know my stepmom. My stepmom went there too, and she fucking showed us. But it's like, dang, throwback all the way. Fucking, let me see, Sawyer School Ghost. Oh yes, here you go. Here you go.
We're using this recording here due to a statement. She says that there's been things in the back area that have been. All right, explain to us what happened, Evelyn.
I don't want to go back here.
Well, I'm here. I'm here now. Oh, don't worry.
But you go with me.
All right. What? So what happened?
But don't just shit on his own and just sit by himself, David. I don't know if I want to go. I don't feel
All right.
good about that.
All right. Hang on. Just wait.
And that's my fucking school.
Look. Now you say what happened now?
This door shut by itself. Itself, Dave.
All right. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm not going back there either.
Was you scared?
I'm not.
going back there. I got a funny feeling about this.
Oh, the door's closed. I mean, it was open?
It was open and it just slammed by itself.
All right, let me see if I can get it.
Slammed.
All right. Let me go back there. All right, I'm gonna put it on hold. All right. Well, go ahead. I'm standing here. Oh, hold on. I got the call. Go ahead.
If you remember when you took a shirt over to the modulars, you took 2 shirts. One of them said Sawyer. Remember I told you to bring it back?
Ooh, what did I do with it? Oh man.
What's your location?
I'm on the garden level right now. I'm investigating something that happened down in the boiler room with Evelyn. I'll be right up. All right. Well, don't worry. Go get your whatever your material is.
Oh, David.
Look at this shit.
I don't think I want to go there.
Come on, go ahead. Evelyn, just go.
No.
Nothing happened yet. They're still just going back and forth, like talking about some suspicious ass shit going on.
Okay. I'm right here. I see the door. All right, go get your stuff. I'm right here.
Oh, David, I'm scared.
Don't be. Hold on, wait a minute. Just wait. Is there anybody back here? Go ahead.
No.
What's that shit? Oh my God. No way.
Did you see it? I closed.
Hold on, let's go.
Mr. Ortiz or
Stand by.
So what had just happened is
Oh my God.
there's a boiler, right? And they have to go around it to get to the door. The comments are at the top now. And right beside the boiler door, there's a fucking chair. And the lady starts walking towards the door, and the fucking chair starts sliding towards them. And that's some fucking insane shit. Damn. I'm not fucking with no ghosts, man. There was this one time I took acid, and I was 100% sure there was somebody fucking standing right outside my door.
Oh my God.
And that was the most terrifying fucking feeling ever. I convinced myself. I was hearing strange shit all fucking night, okay? And I was listening to this one song by what's his name? Oh shit, I forgot his name. But the guy who made Magnolia. There you go, Playboy Cardi. And it was talking about him creeping up on people, fucking shooting people and shit like that, right? As rappers do. And for some reason, it was an acid thought, and I was convinced that there was somebody fucking standing outside my door ready to kill me. And I was fucking terrified, man. I was terrified. And I couldn't do much else. I just chilled on my bed, convinced myself it's okay, it's okay. If I die, it's okay. But yeah.
That's so scary. Oh fuck. Oh, this just gives me anxiety. The video gives me anxiety. Your story gives me anxiety for my next trip. Um, I don't know what to think. Fuck. I kind of don't like fucking watching. I honestly don't like watching scary shit before I go to sleep. If I do watch scary shit before I go to sleep, I have to watch like cute. Yes, like like
PBS Kids.
yes, like oh yes, life is pretty happy sometimes. Dude, I don't know. Like I wasn't expecting this to turn like really dark real quick. Um, but like, okay, was the door when you had your acid trip? Was the door open? Was the door closed? Or
It was closed. I kept on hearing too much shit, and I got scared, so I locked it. I closed it. If it would have become unlocked, I was jumping out the window.
oh, it was that bad, huh?
Not really. I just like exaggerating.
I mean, dude, that could happen. Fuck.
Jesus is at a loss for words. I'll be here to entertain you guys. I learned how to sing. Give me a song to sing, Jesus. Mongolia. Mongols. The Mongols are attacking. I got you. Magnolia. That's such an old song, but it's a great song. The beat consistency and everything is just like. Oh, right. We were having this conversation about songs that just don't get old. And it's like, how do you make a song that doesn't get old?
Awesome way. I would have to say, I mean, like, okay, so because I was growing up listening to a lot of cumbia with my parents, and like none of the cumbias really got old to them. Like to this day still hear it like whenever they have the chance. I mean, to them, like they know it's old, but like they like it and they hear it a lot. So I guess it had to be like an original group that came out with something new, and it has to be like it makes them like their classic. That's the one um, that started their like success in their career.
I understand that. And it's like, you have to be a revolutionary in a sense. I mean, you could be good at your craft, right? And in that sense, you could be like, I don't know. I'd say like the baby. Have you heard the baby's music? Like I enjoy his music, but it's not something special. You feel me? He's just really good at his craft, and it's like not necessarily basic, but basic in a sense that there's already people who've talked about the shit that he's talked about, but he's just doing it better than other people. And I don't know, people might hate on me for that. He's not my favorite artist. I definitely do prefer other people over him, but I'm not gonna shit on him and say he's like, oh yeah, he's bad. But no, he's genuinely good. But apart from like rap and shit, I wouldn't really know too much about like I don't know, Hispanic music, cause it's just not really my genre. Unless it's reggaeton. Yeah, I fuck with reggaeton. I started well, okay, so my music journey started off with like classic rock and country music. Because that's when my parents came to the Americas. Well, not the Americas. When they came to the United States, because Mexico's in South America, right? So yeah, when they came to the United States, they were really hooked on like classic music, country music, and just something that had like a really good rhythm to it, and it had like, well, it wasn't much of a difference from listening to like rancheras and all that. So it was like the first thing that they shifted to. they were in America. They could use it also to like learn a bit of English along the way by listening to music that they like.
I mean, yeah, for me, I think I talked about this, like how I was growing up brazen just listening to Spanish music, and I just listened to Spanish music for like my whole all like up to high school year, and not into recently where Ali like kind of inspired me to change some like different music, and I mean trying to figure out different styles and what I create in music. Um, for example, there's actually this artist that died back in 2014 or 2015 called Nujibis. I would consider him like a founding father of lo-fi hip hop. Um, and I don't know, I really like how he made his music and like how he sampled every song from like bossa nova, um, rap, and hip hop, and then transfer that into his own music and how he can change the beats. And I kind of want to do that with my type of music, which is pretty much cumbia, like sample those types of cumbias and like trying to mix it, see if I can have like a lo-fi type of um, beat to it and add to it and see if I can change the rhythm to it in a sense. Because I mean, there's actually a cumbia that's slower down called cumbia vallenata, and like it's literally just lower down to a lower pitch and to lower pitch, and it just sounds like kind of off, but it gives it like kind of the underground tone. Um, yeah, I really like it. That type of music. There's actually a movie on it on Netflix. A boy that went to, I honestly forgot the name of the movie, but it's just a boy that used to live in Monterrey, I believe, and he decided to go to to New York because in his hometown there's narcs and like and the gang members. So there's a difference between narcs and gang members, right? Like, cause like the narcs or the cartel is pretty much to sell drugs, and the gangs are pretty much the homeboys that stay in like their own body, like they control their body, like control everything. But the cartel is more bigger than them. So yeah. So like the gang members um, wanted to kill this kid, and so he had to flee Monterrey and go to New York, and then like it's based on like how his life and him listening to Cumbia Vallenata, and yeah, it's a really good movie. I like it a lot. Um, yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's like some crazy shit, right? Like being a refugee, like having to flee your own home and having music as like a savior in a sense, right? I mean, that is what you were like explaining, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like that was his only thing. Like that's all he did. It was listen to Cumbia Vallenata. Like he didn't really work. He didn't do nothing. He just literally just listened to that kind of music and like kind of forgot that he was living in kind of in a bad neighborhood and when he was living in Monterrey, because I mean, where he lived in Monterrey, it was kind of a bad neighborhood, and I kind of and because he was also part of a gang, um, which was part of a bigger gang, right? And like they listened, that literally went to like a mountain and started listening to cumbias, like a little concert for them, like only the gang members to be at, right? And like he liked that type of vibe, but he didn't like that kind of having to deal with like people that sell drugs and like trying to make him do bad things that he didn't want to do. Um, he just liked the style of it, like how he dressed, and yeah.
And note that Mexico, it gets scary as hell at night. Like depending where you're at, you actually have to be careful and shit. And I know even in the little pueblito where I went to go visit my abuelita and my abuelito, like that shit, it gets scary. You see shiesty people that you don't want to be seeing, and it's like you hear all these stories and shit, and a lot of it is just more superstition than anything. But there are some truth to it. There is some truth to it. Oh, and bring it back to fucking like ghost stories and shit. There was I'm sorry if I'm taking this off track, but look, there was this one story, right? We went over to well, yeah, we went to go visit my abuelita, my abuelito, my family, to see everything over there, and there's this little road that you take mm, on the south, right? South of the little pueblito. If you go north of the little pueblito, it takes you to another pueblo, but it's just a different, longer road. But if you go south of the pueblito, there's a little like path, like covered by like grubs and like trees and all that shit. And there was this story that my mom's cousin, I believe, had when he was traveling like during the night over there. And there's a lot of things saying that like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be going over there. There's people, there's crazy people out there, or there's like some shit you just don't want to be getting into. And how do you call it? He was driving late night throughout that road, and next thing you know, there's just a pair of legs that goes running across the street. No torso, no anything, just a human pair of legs. And even when we were like, when he was dropping us off to at the airport, we ran something over. It was already on the floor, but we weren't gonna be the people who stopped to go see it. And when we got off to go see like if anything got stuck onto the car, there was just like little bits of flesh and blood all over the bottom of the car. Just another food for thought.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stories like that like in Mexico, because I mean, it's like a whole bunch of mountains, like, and I think that's what gives us like the eerie vibe of like being very dark and like hearing these type of stories, like people just coming out of nowhere and like from your car, or like just seeing like half a body, or people coming out of the bushes to attack you and rob you, pretty much. Um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stories like that, dude. Like especially at night, like you say.
And superstition. Because superstition is like a really big part of Mexico too. It's like, people over there are also very religious in like every sense. Like the whole group would be coming out. You left the door open? We leave the door open for a cat, and my sister just came in to tell us that she left the door open for the cat. Yeah. She enjoys the sunlight and eating plants. Cute, fat cat. But yeah, there's a lot of stories in Mexico involving superstition, because I feel like superstition is like the main thing that allows things to happen. You aren't gonna be living in a city saying that like, oh yeah, fucking don't go around this block because there's gonna be ghosts or whatnot. No, you're gonna be saying, oh, don't go around this block because somebody's gonna be fucking shooting you. There's like other shit to worry about apart from ghosts. So it's like I feel like in that sense, superstition is what allows things like that to happen. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of course, like it's kind of a placebo, you can say. Like if you believe it, then it's gonna come true. Okay. Did you say that you saw the pair of legs as well, or that your uncle saw them?
My mom's cousin. I did not personally see anything, but it's what they said and their family, so I believe them. And well, yeah, I didn't personally see anything. Like the one thing I could say is that you hear hella shit outside at night. Definitely hella shit. Just don't ask too many questions. Live your own life. Live it to the fullest. Be careful of those around you and care for those around you.
Yeah, I think that should be a good way to just end this one. Yeah, thank you for all for listening. As Ali said, care for each other, love each other. Don't ask too many questions.
Ask questions if needed. Ask questions if needed, but depression is a real thing, I guess. I mean, in that sense, ask questions. Be nosy. Go out of your way to help people. But apart from that, if you're not wanted, don't ask questions. Get the fuck out of there. All right. This is my good night. Have a good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is. Enjoy yourself. Be blessed.